You know, it always amazes me how human beings can want something with their whole chest. Love, peace, money, clarity, a clean kitchen, anything, and then immediately follow it with, "But I don't know if it's possible." It's like the universe hands you the menu of life and you instantly start negotiating with yourself like you're ordering food during a recession. "I'll take the happiness, but make it the small one. And maybe just half the peace. I don't want to bother anyone." Listen, let's cut straight through the nonsense today. You want something. You're tired of being stuck between desire and doubt, and you're ready, finally ready, to stop living your life like you're sneaking blessings out the back door. And that's exactly why you're here. Because deep down, you know you're meant for more, but you can't quite figure out how to unlock it. Not through begging, not through stressing, not through comparing yourself to strangers online. You're looking for the key. And today, I'm going to give you 7 of them, 7 commands that can unlock anything you want in life. But before we dive in, let's address that elephant in the room, the one sitting right on your chest whispering, "This won't work for you." I know you've tried things. I know you've read affirmations, watched motivational videos, prayed, cried, manifested, journaled, and maybe even attempted to meditate before falling asleep 3 minutes in. I know you've had moments when you felt so close to breakthrough you could taste it, and moments where you couldn't even find the strength to care anymore. Yes, I see you. And no, nothing is wrong with you. Your problem isn't desire. Your problem is permission. You keep wanting without commanding. You keep hoping without directing. You keep waiting for life to pick you like a child waiting to be chosen for a game, instead of stepping onto the field like the game doesn't start until you show up. So here's the truth. Life responds to commands, not complaints. It moves for clarity, not confusion. And no matter how fancy or humble your life looks right now, you're always sending instructions. The issue is that most people send the wrong ones. They whisper fear, but expect abundance. They shout doubt, but expect miracles. They pray for open doors while simultaneously reinforcing every emotional deadbolt. The 7 commands I'm about to share are not magical spells. They're not tricks. They're not rituals or woo-woo illusions. They are laws of direction, simple, powerful instructions that align your mind, your emotions, your actions, and the invisible forces around you. You are always commanding something. These 7 simply help you command what you actually want instead of accidentally summoning chaos. So let's start with the first command. Say it out loud if you can. Whisper it if you must. But don't just hear it, offer it. Command number 1. Let it come. Yes, that's it. Simple. But don't mistake simplicity for weakness. This command works like a universal yes. Most people block their blessings with worry, fear, micromanaging outcomes, and trying to figure out the exact route their good must take. You want something, then you immediately create a mental list of reasons you can't have it. You ask for opportunities, then panic at the slightest discomfort. You pray for a blessing, then start rehearsing your disappointments before anything even happens. Let it come. This command opens the gate. It declares that you are ready, available, and willing to receive without strangling the process. When you say let it come, you release your tight grip on how and when your good must appear. You stop forcing and start flowing. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't dig it up every day asking, "Are you growing yet? Are you sure? Are you okay down there?" No. You allow the process to happen because you trust that life knows how to produce after its kind. The moment you say, "Let it come," you stop being an obstacle to your own answered desire. Command number 2. Make it clear. Oh yes, this one is important. Some of the things people ask for are so vague, even the universe needs corrective lenses. You want a better life? What part? You want money? How much? You want love? From who? You want peace? Defined how? If your desire sounds like a blurry watercolor painting, don't be shocked when your results come out looking like abstract art. When you say make it clear, you're not demanding clarity from the outside world, you're demanding clarity from yourself. You're saying, I'm ready to know what I really want, not what I think I should want, not what people expect me to want, not what looks good on paper. I want the truth. You'd be surprised how much stress disappears the moment you get honest with yourself. Most confusion is just unspoken truth shaking inside you. When you command clarity, your mind starts aligning with one direction instead of 50. Your decisions get sharper, your steps get firmer, your emotions calm down because they finally know what mission they're on. Clarity is power. And when you command it, you stop stumbling in the dark, bumping your shin on every emotional piece of furniture in your life. Command number 3. Remove what blocks me. Now, this is where things get spicy. Because everyone loves additions but hates subtractions. Everyone wants the new, but few are willing to let go of the stale, the expired, the comfortable but destructive, the familiar but toxic. And yet, you cannot receive with full hands. You cannot rise while chained. You cannot enter new seasons dragging old fears behind you like luggage you never unpacked. Remove what blocks me. When you speak this, you are giving permission for your life to be rearranged. You're authorizing exit doors for anything that stands in the way of your growth habits, fears, limiting beliefs, people, environments, excuses, or emotional clutter. Now hear this. Removal doesn't mean destruction. It means release. It means things shift. People relocate. Paths redirect. Opportunities change shape. You don't lose anything meant for you. But you will lose what was holding you back, and you must be okay with that. Growth requires subtraction just as much as addition. And here's the truth. Some things can only leave your life when you stop protecting them. Command number 4. Guide me to the next step. Because sometimes the problem isn't desire, it's direction. You want the big picture, but life gives you breadcrumbs. And you get frustrated because you want a full GPS route, but you're only given the next 5 feet. And that's enough. That's always enough. Guidance is never given all at once. It's given in increments, because if you saw everything at once, half of you would run away, and the other half would sabotage the process. Guide me to the next step. Not to the end, not to the entire journey, just the next clear move. This command activates intuition, ideas, clarity, nudges in your mind, opportunities that appear exactly when you need them. People who show up with timing so perfect you'd swear it was planned. When you're overwhelmed, this command rescues you from paralysis. When you're confused, it gives you direction. When you're afraid, it reduces the journey to something manageable. You don't need to see the entire staircase to take the first step, you just need to trust the ground under your feet. Now let's talk about why these commands matter. Because you might be thinking, are these just fancy phrases? No, these commands work because the human mind obeys instructions. Your thoughts follow direction, emotion follows thought, action follows emotion, and your results follow action. You are reordering your internal universe with the words you choose. And when you align internally, the external world responds. Your life right now is built from the thoughts you repeated, the emotions you rehearsed, the beliefs you practiced, the fears you invested in, and the limitations you agreed to. But the moment you begin commanding differently, the architecture of your life begins to shift. So now that you understand the mechanics, the psychology, the logic, and yes, the spiritual law behind these commands, let's bring this closer to your day-to-day life. Imagine waking up tomorrow morning and instead of grabbing your phone and doom scrolling into anxiety, you speak the first command. Let it come. Imagine starting your day with openness instead of worry. Instead of tightening up, you expand. Instead of bracing for the worst, you allow the best. Then, imagine asking for clarity before making decisions. You stop second-guessing yourself. You stop panicking about outcomes. You start trusting your inner wisdom more than other people's noise. Then imagine releasing everything blocking your path. Habits shift. Your energy lightens. Peace returns. Suddenly, the things that used to drain you either transform or disappear. You breathe differently. And then guidance shows up. Ideas drop into your mind without forcing. You know what to do next, not because someone told you, but because something deeper inside you unlocked. You become steady, confident, purposeful, directed. Life starts moving again. And listen, try at least one of these commands today. Not tomorrow, not someday, today. Because nothing changes until you give it permission. Now that your mind is open, your spirit is lighter, and the fog has started to lift, let's step into the next part of your transformation. You've already seen how powerful your words can be. Not when used as decoration, but when used as direction. The next 3 commands build on that power. Together, they complete a framework that can unlock anything you want in life, not by magic, but by alignment. Command number 5. Show me proof. Now, yes, I know. This one sounds bold. It sounds like you're talking to the universe like it owes you a receipt. But hear me out, because this command is not about arrogance, it's about awareness. The truth is, you're surrounded by proof already. Proof that you've survived things you thought would break you. Proof that doors have opened in moments you didn't expect. Proof that opportunities appeared out of nowhere. Proof that you're guided more than you realize. But when life gets heavy, your mind forgets. It focuses on fear. It zooms in on what's missing. It forgets what's working. So this command is a request to see what's already in motion. It sharpens your sight. It helps you recognize alignment where you previously saw coincidence. And the more you see proof, the more your faith grows, not blind hope, but experiential confidence. And when you believe something is possible, you take actions aligned with that belief. Fear stops controlling the steering wheel. Doubt stops running the show. You start walking with expectation instead of hesitation. When you say, "Show me proof," you're really saying, "Reveal what's already unfolding for me so I can keep moving with strength." And trust me, once you ask for proof, life will show it to you in ways so precise you'll wonder how you missed it before. A conversation, a message, a moment of clarity, an opportunity, a sudden idea, all of it counts. The proof is never random. You just weren't tuned in before. Command number 6. Strengthen my belief. Because let's be honest, your desires are strong, but your belief is sometimes a little wobbly. And that's not an insult, that's human nature. You have moments of, "Yes, I can do this," followed by moments of, "Actually, maybe not." Your belief rises and falls like Wi-Fi signal in a thunderstorm. One day you feel unstoppable. The next day, you can't even muster the energy to believe you deserve a fraction of the good you're asking for. That's why this command is essential. Belief is the power source of manifestation, of action, of persistence, of transformation. Without belief, you stop too early. Without belief, you sabotage opportunities. Without belief, you shrink instead of stretch. Without belief, you tolerate what was meant to be temporary. So when you say, "Strengthen my belief," you're opening yourself to growth from the inside out. You're allowing your confidence to be reinforced, your mindset to be rebuilt, your doubts to be dissolved. This command doesn't make the journey easier, it makes you stronger. And that's what matters. A strengthened belief system turns obstacles into puzzles instead of threats. It makes you resilient. It makes you focused. It gives you the courage to keep going even when nothing around you looks promising yet. Belief makes the difference between quitting and breakthrough. And yes, it can be strengthened. You're not stuck with whatever belief level you were handed at birth. You can build it. You can expand it. You can reinforce it. And the more you do, the more your life responds to your inner certainty. Command number 7. Open the way. The final command. The one that ties everything together. This is the command of movement. The command of alignment. The command that says, where there is blockage, create a path. Where there is delay, activate progress. Where there is confusion, reveal direction. Where there is stagnation, release momentum. Open the way is the declaration of someone who is done waiting. Someone who is done begging. Someone who is done shrinking, hiding, doubting, and tiptoeing through life as if they don't have the right to take up space. When you say, "Open the way," you are calling for paths to clear, doors to appear, opportunities to align, and your steps to be guided into ease. Not struggle ease, but alignment ease. The kind of ease that feels like This is exactly where I'm meant to be. This command works because movement is natural. Life is always trying to move you. But fear, doubt, stubbornness, trauma, and overthinking become emotional traffic jams. When you say, "Open the way," you're letting the lights turn green again. Now let me show you how these 7 commands work together in real time. Imagine you're facing a goal, something big, something meaningful, something that scares you a little. You begin with, "Let it come." You soften your energy. You open your hands. You stop resisting. Then you ask, "Make it clear." Now you're focused. You're intentional. You know what you want and why you want it. Then you speak, "Remove what blocks me." Suddenly the old excuses crumble. The old doubts lose power. The emotional clutter starts to clear. Next, you ask, "Guide me to the next step." And little by little, the path reveals itself. The ideas come. The direction arrives. Then you say, "Show me proof." And suddenly you start noticing signs, alignments, opportunities that were invisible before. Then you speak, "Strengthen my belief." You become steady, strong, unshakable. And finally, you command, "Open the way." And life begins to move in ways that feel almost orchestrated for your growth. This isn't just motivational talk. It's not just positive thinking. These commands create a psychological shift, a spiritual shift, an energetic shift. They align every layer of your being, your thoughts, your expectations, your emotions, your decisions. When those align, your life follows. But let's bring all this back to you, right now. Because here's the truth. You have dreams you haven't even admitted out loud. You have desires you've pushed aside because life got busy, or heavy, or disappointing. You have gifts that are still waiting for you to step into them. And you have strength you haven't tapped into yet. You're not here to live life on the sidelines. You're not here to watch other people get blessed while you clap politely from the back. You're not here to survive. You're here to expand, to grow, to evolve, to create, to command. You deserve a life that feels aligned, peaceful, purposeful, and abundant, not because someone tells you so, but because you finally decide to claim it. And yes, the struggle you've been facing is real. You're not imagining the weight, the frustration, the stuckness. You've wrestled with doubt. You've questioned your timing. You've wondered why things take so long for you. You've had days where you felt invisible, unheard, unrecognized. Days where you woke up already tired of fighting battles no one else sees. But hear this clearly. Struggle is not a sign that you are failing. It's a sign that something inside you is trying to grow. The pressure you feel is proof of expansion. The frustration you feel is proof that you are outgrowing your old life. The discomfort you feel is proof that your spirit is tired of smallness and wants to stretch. That's why these commands speak to you so deeply. They resonate with where you are and where you're going. They're not just instructions, they're invitations. Invitations to align with the life that's been calling you. But the question now is simple. What will you do with this? Because inspiration without action is just spiritual entertainment. It feels good for a moment, but changes nothing. You don't need more motivation. You need movement. So here's the first action. Choose one command today. Not all 7, just one. Pick the one your spirit reacts to the most, the one that feels like medicine, the one that makes your shoulders drop because you know it's exactly what you need. Use it throughout your day. Say it out loud. Whisper it. Think it. Write it. Repeat it until it starts rewiring something inside you. And then watch what shifts. Watch what unfolds. Watch what aligns. Now, before we wrap up, let me leave you with this. The power in these commands isn't in how loudly you say them. It's in how deeply you believe them. Speak them with certainty. Speak them with authority. Speak them as someone who knows that life responds to direction. And if this message lifted you, helped you, opened your eyes, or sparked something inside you, don't keep it to yourself. Share your experience in the comments. Tell me which command hit you hardest. Tell me what you're ready to unlock. And if you want more messages like this, more guidance, more wisdom, more tools to transform your life, make sure you subscribe, follow, or stay connected. Your journey is just beginning. and what's ahead for you is far greater than what's behind you. So step into it boldly, speak into it confidently, command it into existence bravely. Your life is waiting for your instruction. Open the way.